Welcome to Winston-Salem, North Carolina, home to the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the UAB Blazers, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollock from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. He'll bring it back from inside his spot. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Wake Demon Deacons offense will have the opening possession of the game. We'll keep a close eye on the play calling and just how diligent they are in getting the tight end involved, Jesse. It just didn't work last week.
Yeah, there's no question that this coaching staff, they know the offense basically goes as their big tight end goes. And that's why they lost their last game out. They didn't get him the ball. And that was a huge problem. So, David, big priority, #1 for this offense in this one, get him as many touches, as many ways as you can.
Yeah, feed the big fella, the big target, the chain mover, the red zone area, but just, you don't have to be as accurate. I think that's the thing that's nice. When you're throwing to a big tight end over the middle of the field, like, he'll catch it and still get hit. It's not that big of a deal, so we got to use the big fella.
So already a challenge on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. Wants to adjust the pattern. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Demon Deacons line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Now a fair catch is called for. It may just shy of midfield. So UAB's offense will take the field for the first time. The tight end. They'll go to the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Blazers want to move quickly. Let's talk for just a second about UAB. They were really excited about the pickup they got last week. Commitment from a 3-star defensive back, David. And when programs at this level can get guys like that in the building, everybody celebrates.
That whole building gets excited because transfer pool is one thing, but high school recruiting, when you can get somebody out of high school with some raw tools that are really good, you can see the future could be bright. You take those guys, you try to develop them instead of going into the transfer pool.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. The Blazers are marching down the field.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Connection to the right. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Blazers! Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job at containing by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point. And
oh, he's got some space. Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. The Demon Deacons with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Leaves it with the running back. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here we go. Give to the running back. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Demon Deacons pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. The give to the back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. The run to the left. Got enough space. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Wake Forest. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
Anytime you've got a successful run play on the ground, you've got to have great blocking up front. The offensive line, receivers, everybody doing their job. And that helped lead to the home run.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UAB regains possession. The Blazer offense back onto the field. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play, because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside, defense.
So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. Boy, as a defense, you hate to just hand out first downs on a penalty. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the middle. He's got it. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Pressure coming.
Really good job by the defense getting to the quarterback and getting him on the ground for no gain. It's tough. Once you get there and get pressure, it's so hard to get these guys on the ground because they're elusive. Really good job wrapping him up and getting to the ground.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Blazers moving quickly to the line. Back to throw, it's Gee. Completes it along the sidelines, but that'll be for no gain. They bring the punter onto the field now. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Leaves it with the back. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Going with the ground game left. Turning it on. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. He's got 99 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. Lining up from the 34 on first down. They'll give it to the back. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
We've seen this guy have tons of success. He had over 100 yards right before that run, but defense gets the better of him there. Nice job of adjusting up front. Good job being physical by that D-line, too.
Turns it on in midfield. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's
gashing the D on the right. Touchdown, Wake Forest. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed, look at the elusiveness, get into the end zone. Nice run.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
The Big 12 has become must-see TV, and fellas, today's clash is no different. Utah is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Alex Smith, and they are right back in this. They're trailing by just 4 to Oklahoma State. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else in college football.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The Blazers come to the line in the hurry-up.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
This time they'll go to the running game. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball and they'll go.
Just keeps moving. Still on his feet at the 45. Speeding down the left side. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
To the air, it's Gee. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
I love the discipline of this defense. Not just playing run, right? They know it could be a pass in this situation. Pinning their ears back, getting to the quarterback, taking away all that small stuff. All the stuff, the easy access, the free release. Nice job of nice discipline by this defense.
Big fella fighting for every inch, but he will not get there, and it'll be 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. And the holder will spot it on the 14 for a 24-yard attempt. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Power football with the run. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Bought a little time, lets it go. Quickly to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No.
He's loose. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
The Demon Deacons come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll try the run. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. To the ground, he's got it again. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. And the Demon Deacons can really attack on this 2nd and short. They go to the ground. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. You saw another great example right there running the
throw to the end zone. It's picked off.
When you get in the red area, as a quarterback, you got to be dialed in. You got to be really sharp, really crisp. You have to play with great timing. The field is so shrunk. Everybody's got such a little area to cover. Fitting it in tight windows is tough to do, and he failed on that play right there.
Punch it out of the air. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking for a man. It's Gee. Unloads it left. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Wide open downfield. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. He's down at the 25-yard line, waiting moments of the first half. It is a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the Blazers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And into the end zone. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UAB.
These close games a lot of times come down to who executes late in the ball game. That was a late game situation. Nice execution, and now they got the lead going into the half, and they have all the momentum.
Wake Forest, 14.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly complete. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Throws to the wideout. Passes incomplete. The clock is down to 9. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Gee. Pulls it in. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. It's still a 3-point game after the miss. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Winston-Salem. What a fine performance we've seen.
And he's going to bring bring it out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
The Blazers will hustle to the line. The play fake. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Reads it, fires complete. Breaks into the open. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back.
Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, UAB. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Man, oh man, it doesn't get easier than that. Look at the receiver. He gets wide open. Where's the defense? Nobody around. Easy pitch, easy catch.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
14.
He'll return it. Delivers the stiff arm. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turnovers in a row now. They've got to find a rhythm.
CEO, a.k.a. don't screw it up, young man. That's what it sounds like on the sidelines with the coaches. You've got to stop turning the football over.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Fires to the tight end. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is...
Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. The Demon Deacons with the 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
He stopped quickly, but not before he has enough for the first down. And the Demon Deacons are flying down the field. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to go up top on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. A little release to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man on the outside. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. To the ground with the back. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The Demon Deacons with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Using the quick game. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. And the Demon Deacons, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2.
And down here near the goal line, you've got to be physical. And this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice already. I'm going to keep featuring him.
So you know the defense is going to be keying him too, right? Because he's hurting them a little bit in this game already. They're going to be finding a way to try to get some penetration, anticipating this guy to touch it again.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Demon Deacons.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
And the extra point pulls them to within 3, 24-21. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the boot, looking for his man. It's complete to the right. Just ran him over. Reaches into the bag of moves and finds his way up to the 31. Wants to throw. It's Gee. Working that left side now. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
You can tell this quarterback did his homework coming into this game. He has been dissecting this defense with his arm and his mind. Over 300 yards passing now.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Good timing on the quick out. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. We've reached a break. It's UAB on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So we open the final period with a third down play. He'll keep it on the sneak. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. And the Blazers send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll see where the officials spot it, but they certainly gave them no opportunity for a return. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. Running back searching for a hole. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
Well, he got you 2 on first down. He got you 2 on second. 2 won't get it done on third. You're going to have to go somewhere else if you're on offense here to stay on the field.
Quickly out to the tight end. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. The Demon Deacons will have it 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Demon Deacons are on the move.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
The Demon Deacons can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
Coach is always hard about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. They'll leave it with him. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line. And the Demon Deacons come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
I love the play call running the football here in the 4th quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
Going to sling it on 2nd down. Finds his tight end. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. The Demon Deacons didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
And obviously, if you're going to be in the discussion for the Heisman Trophy, you got to be putting out big stat games week in, week out. He's been doing it all season long and obviously had over 100 rushing yards his last time out. He's doing it again here today in a game where a lot of Heisman Trophy voters, they're watching this one.
They're going to run it. Touchdown, Wake. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
Man, I love this offense being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown and, more importantly, take the lead.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Gee. He's got him. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. The Blazers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. The quarterback's a little more on target there. Maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? They'll try to get it through the air. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Tries to get it on the ground. Got room at the 35. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. Off the play fake on 1st down. He's got the tight end. And runs through another guy. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. And the Blazers will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. It's caught.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible. And sometimes it doesn't work in the running game. But I can throw it to him. I can try to create some space out wide, dump him the football, let him make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays out.
Get it out on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. These corners backing off a bit. Scanning the field, it's Gee. Makes makes the grab on the left. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Fourth down, gotta have it here. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock as the offense moves closer, trying to pull it out. Offense threatening, 1st and 10 from the 31. Looking downfield on first down. Got him downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. The Blazers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. They'll throw it from the red zone. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
It comes down to this now. One final play to win it. This ball has got to get in the end zone somehow, some way. Who's going to step up?
Second down, they'll go to the air. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. Takes it the other way. He's at the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Demon Deacons. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive